Alrighty, welcome back to Well That Sucks. I'm doing this primarily so I can feel better about still being sick, and I probably sound worse than I did in videos earlier this week, even though I feel better, just because I've kind of entered the final stage of the cold, which is just mucus all over the place, a lot of nose blowing, sneezing, sniffling. Sorry, is that too much information for you? Did you not need to hear all the gory details? Do you want me to get a Kleenex? I'll sample the nose blowing right now if you want. No? All right, we'll just get started. Number 19, dog doesn't care for guys' cologne. Well, let's just get a whiff of that right there. And oh my God. No, thank you. Wow. If you want honest advice on how you're smelling for your upcoming date, just get a dog. It'll give you real honest feedback. Yeah, maybe it's time to switch it up. Or, you know, maybe we're a little bit less. Oh, poor dog. Guy helps make a video with 18 million views, doesn't get any credit whatsoever. I am the violinist in this video. I had so much fun filming it. Was wondering if you could put my name in the description. Okay, I never like to jump to conclusions in things like this because there are sometimes two sides to every story. I don't know what contracts and agreements were in place in filming something like this. If he contributed a major portion to the video and was promised promotion in lieu of payment and then that wasn't fulfilled, then that's obviously wrong. I don't know. And I don't like to judge. I don't have enough information. I'm hoping that he wasn't screwed out of something that he was promised. It's possible it could be the case, though, and that would be no bueno. Moving right along. Trying to make a seat warmer. That doesn't seem like a good seat. That's just an exposed wire, isn't it? Oh, it's this dude. Oh, he does stupid things with electrical engineering on purpose. Oh my God. Yeah, that doesn't seem good to do. At all. Yeah, he posts YouTube videos every now. He's lit his shorts on fire. Good. I think he's actually like someone who's really knowledgeable about electrical engineering, but he purposefully does things wrong in videos, and like risks hurting himself really badly by lighting himself on fire and shocking himself super badly, but he does it anyway. I guess in the interest of teaching people lessons about why not to mess with electricity if they don't know what they're doing. But still, it's like his videos seem very painful. Luckily, I don't have kids. My son keeps grabbing fists of air and screaming mine. My daughter is crying, saying TJ is stealing my air in my bedroom on a Saturday morning. He's stealing my air. Oh, that's the innocence of childhood, man. If only those could, you know, be all of our worries once again. Just the fact that someone could be grabbing the air and if they keep grabbing that air from around us, we might suffocate. And we're really panicking about that situation. I wish that could be my biggest fear once again at this very moment. That'd be amazing. What has this world become? Woman who got an eyeball tattoo may lose her eye. Now she's warning others. Yep. I mean, I don't know. Personally, I didn't need anyone to come to my school and give a speaking engagement on the dangers of eyeball tattoos growing up. And, you know, I came out realizing that myself through common sense. I'm sorry for you that it took the actual act of having a needle poke through your eyeball to realize that it was a bad idea. But you know, it's good that you're spreading it to other people because I'm sure there is someone else out there who would have made the mistake. And now they won't, maybe. It's a bit of a well, that sucks, but also a bit of a r/I don't know what you expected, if that is a subreddit. Can we get an F in the chat? No, we can't because it's overused, overplayed. People just put Fs in the chat for any random reason now. Even if it's not justified at all, first person types an F and everybody else bandwagons. There's no even reason to type the Fs and people just type the Fs. So no Fs in the chat. Sorry, I'm very passionate about this. And now all the comments on this video are just going to be F. Can't believe I've done this to myself. My battery's low and it's getting dark. I mean, it's not really well, that sucks. The rover, it served its mission far longer than it was ever expected to. So it's a bittersweet goodbye. but it's, did a good job and lived way longer. Well, that sucks. Yeah, that's the definition of the sub. Hey there, guess what you did? You locked your bike to mine, so now I'm stuck here. Gonna be having a beer, you'd better be buying. Call me at this number when you're ready to unfork my day. He should have relocked his own bike to both bikes to make sure he doesn't leave without paying for the beer. That's a good idea. You can't just let the person go, unchecked. Although that person might have been so desperate that if it was their own body handcuffed around the bike, they would have just sawed off their arm to get out of there without having to acknowledge that they did that to the other person. Or it could just be someone who absolutely doesn't care about messing up someone else's day. I'd be worried about leaving my phone number just listed out on a sign. That's why you don't lie, kids. My friend lied on his CV that he had mastered the piano at age 15, and now he's been asked if he can play for the board of directors on Friday. Man has been sitting in the car for the past half hour Googling the most painless way to break your fingers. This could certainly not be real. Also, what's a CV? Is that like a resume? Or is it like a school application? I guess a resume if it's board of directors, although there could be a board of directors for a school. You'd be like, no, I'm super sorry. I got just in the past 3 years, got in a terrible head trauma accident. The only thing it affected on me was my ability to play the piano. It's the darndest thing. I've still been, same at everything else in school. But yeah, I forgot everything. I don't even know what notes are what anymore. It's just all the that head trauma targeted specifically all the data where piano stuff is stored. And it's really tragic. I just spent so many years at it growing up, but I don't have it anymore. I'm so sorry, guys. Man, big bummer. Shouldn't have used her coffee creamer, I guess. Good morning to whomever has been enjoying my coffee creamer all week. Surprise, you've been drinking my breast milk. Hope you've enjoyed. Cheers. It's organic, so no worries. Yeah, well, I mean, I wonder if you'd add that to your coffee and be like, it tastes different. I'm worried if it's spoiled, and you toss it. Or if you just kind of power through it and be like, yeah, even if it's spoiled, I guess it tastes better than black coffee. So we'll just go with that. See, on the plus side, I don't drink coffee, so I would have been exempt from this because I definitely would otherwise be working in an office and stealing somebody else's coffee creamer, because those are two things that I also would be doing on top of the coffee drinking thing. So very realistic scenario to play out for me. Still waiting. Some earrings I ordered on Aliexpress never arrived, and I asked for photo evidence. I don't know if that's as much of that sucks as much as I don't know what they expected. Man, we got another one for reddit.com/r/ I don't know what they expected. Pictures of nothing, eyeball tattoos, leaking, just all sorts of good stuff. I hope that's a thing. I'll need to check. Photographic evidence, yeah. All right, here's air. Should have taken a picture of some Vanta Black, the closest approximation of nothingness that we can get in the world. Or just, you should have taken a picture of an empty night sky and just been like, here's the nothing that you've asked for. Oops. I have lived next to the same guy for 3 years. Thought his name was Steve. I called him Steve. His name is Steve in my phone. We've been to his apartment. We've had dinner. His name is Brian. His dog is Steve. We've all had that moment before. Actually, there's a trainer at the Equinox that I go to. I've talked to him before. I've told him my name, but he misremembered it. And so he's called me Justin when asking like if he and his client can, like when I'm finished up with a particular machine or if they can work in or something. And I just don't, like, it's been so long. I don't have the heart to correct him at this point. Like, what? I feel weird being like, actually, it's Jordan, because it doesn't really matter in this case, right? He's just asking me if he can use the machine. He doesn't have to call me by the right name. He just needs my attention. But I'm like, now that he's called me that for several times, like, do I even bother ever? Like, when do I actually bother to be like, no, it's actually Jordan, not Justin? I don't know. I think I'm just Justin at this point. So it's cool. Call me Justin. Oui, oui. 46 gigs of Game of Thrones I downloaded is in forking French. I'm about to learn French. Oh, oui, oui. Biche. So, I mean, on one hand, It's like, obviously the 46 gigs are probably torrented. So it's like, yeah, you know, you can't really complain in a situation like that. Especially, I feel like at this point, I don't know, streaming services are so convenient. I guess that can happen when you torrent things sometimes. And there probably aren't subtitles on a torrent, are there? I don't know, that I would re-download personally if I were you, because you don't get the acting as it actually happened in the show. I prefer subs way more than I prefer dubs generally, just because it's better to hear the actual actors do their thing than a dub over it in a different language. Because then you get like, I don't know, it doesn't really match up with the inflections and emotion sometimes. In Game of Thrones, I don't know, you deserve it in its true form. That's all I would say. Also, I don't know, 46 gigs isn't that much to download. Unless you had a really bad torrent. Not a lot of seeders on that thing. So I'm sorry if that was the case. Demonetization at all costs. Oh boy, I actually just read, I didn't substitute the word demonetization. That's actually what it reads. Incredible. Oh, it's Kale. Hey, Kale. Okay, seriously, YouTube just flagged my stream video because the song was playing in a coffee shop I was walking by. This is like the Article 13 from the future kind of thing going on. That's impressive. Sorry that happened to you, Kale. Yeah, I'm always super worried about just having random music playing in the background in places where I can't help it if I'm recording a vlog. And this is the only place I can record currently at the moment. I'm inside of some kind of convention center, or I'm inside of, I don't know, some kind of show. There's music. I can't do anything about it. Well, okay. Hopefully this works. I'm going to talk as much as possible so that there's no downtime, so that you can't hear the music in the background and auto-flag me. Great, cool. That's what I try to do during the workout videos of Barbell Brigade, for example, on the Vlogs and Stuff channel, because very loud music in there. And I just try to not get flagged. To be honest, I kind of feel bad for this guy. To whoever keeps destroying this toilet, you have great health insurance. Go see a doctor. And if not a doctor, maybe an exorcist. Go poop in a field with other buffalo. For a second, I thought that someone was actually like taking a sledgehammer and destroying the toilet. What are you gonna do? It's not like he's going somewhere he shouldn't. He's using the toilet, and he just has really, really ample digestion going on. Eats a lot, has a lot that has to come out, right? That's really all there is to it, right? Yet whatever goes in has to come out the other end at some point. You probably can't do too much about it. It's just things happen. Bodies do what they do. So, damn, imagine being the person who's making the big poops and seeing the sign, being like, oh, I'm sorry, can't help it. Should we tell them? Oh God, I know what this is. It's this one. This is the one. This is it. This is the one I've alluded to on so many occasions. It's this one. It's been linked to me so many times in countless places, on Twitter, on Instagram. I've talked about it in YouTube videos before. This is it. Here we are. We've arrived. It's finally shown. The gigantic freaking it just looks like it has to be CG. It can't be real, right? Like, I watch this and it cannot, like, that has to be CG. It just looks like a really, really well done thing with a combination of Maya and After Effects compositing the CG spider in, going into the enter the vehicle, and oh my God, like, it could be just the most incredible amateur fake video that's ever been done, but I don't know, and that's what bothers me. I need someone to come out and be like, no, it's obviously fake. I know there are like huntsman spiders, and this is apparently, according to the license plate, this is in Australia, so it fits. It could be real, but I don't know. Please, Captain Disillusion, I need your help. Tell me that this is fake, please. I need you to know. I need to know. I need you to tell me. Tell me it's fake. All right, the top post of the last month. Their flight left 2 hours ago. Ooh, yeah, that's no bueno. Real, not good at all. In fact, it brings me back to a car show a couple weekends ago. As I'm leaving, someone comes on the loudspeaker and they're like, "Excuse us, everybody's still here." And then they read off a name, blank. We have your passport. So if you'd like to retrieve that, it's at the concierge stand or something like that. I'm like, oh, that's not a good thing to lose at all. Yeah, you're not gonna be getting back home in any very easy fashion without that. God, can you imagine like getting back to like losing it at the airport and then you get back to your country of destination and you're like, oh my God, that would be just sheer terror and panic. I'm possibly not quite of the level of that spider crawling into your car. I might take lost passport over that, but yeah. I actually know what you do in that situation if you lose it at the airport. Because if you lose it in the country that you're at, you go to the consulate or the embassy. But if you lose it in that no man's land of transit, what do you do then? I hope this person made it back okay, and that hopefully this person gave it to proper authorities or something. But yeah, that's a good top post for Well That Sucks. That's quality content right there. I wish this not upon anyone, unless they're a bad person. All right, well, that's it for the last month of Well That Sucks. I hope you've enjoyed, or I guess it made me feel better about, my whole being sick, other than the coughing and all that stuff that I had to take intermissions that were cut out of the editing of this video. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more of these videos. Subscribe if you're not already. And represent.com/Captain Sparkles. And once again, if you're interested in humming shark inverted merch and all that good stuff. See you next time.